Good evening, I'm Ava with Wnba Trending. The Chicago Sky are facing a major blow that has shaken their season, and the twist is that it didn't even happen on the court. Rising star Angel Reese, one of the most important players in the Sky's lineup, has been sidelined with a back injury that has kept her away from action, and the impact of her absence has been devastating for the franchise. The Chicago Sky are enduring one of the toughest stretches in their history. After dropping 8 consecutive games, the team has slid to the bottom of the WNBA standings and faces the possibility of finishing with one of their worst records in nearly 2 decades. The numbers are striking. With Angel Reese out, the Sky have managed just 1 win in the 10 games she has missed. Without her, the offense lacks a centerpiece, the rebounding suffers, and the team's defensive energy has noticeably dropped. Reese's presence, her leadership, and her ability to inspire confidence on the court have been impossible to replace, leaving Chicago fans increasingly anxious about what lies ahead. Her absence has sparked widespread debate, with some critics suggesting the Sky should shut her down for the remainder of the season to avoid aggravating her injury. That opinion surfaced on ESPN's Hoop Streams, where one fan suggested the team take drastic action. But many, including respected analysts like Ari Chambers, have dismissed that idea, calling Reese the future of the franchise and insisting that her return is vital not only for the Sky's current campaign but for building momentum into next season. The conversation reflects just how central she has become to the Sky's identity in such a short time. At the same time, Angel Reese has not been immune to criticism. A columnist went so far as to accuse her of quitting on the team, drawing an unfavorable comparison to NBA star Kawhi Leonard, who famously battled questions about his commitment during injury absences. The article suggested skepticism about the seriousness of Reese's injury, pointing to her occasional public appearances during her time off. Reese, for her part, responded on social media with a short and cryptic message, "In due time." The phrase left fans and media guessing, but it also showed her willingness to keep the details private while hinting at her eventual comeback. That comeback finally happened, and when it did, Reese silenced much of the criticism. In her return against the Seattle Storm, she erupted with 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Her energy was infectious, and even though the Sky ultimately lost the game, 94-88, she walked away with Player of the Game honors. For teammates, coaches, and fans, it was proof that when Angel Reese is on the court, the Chicago Sky are simply a different team. Speaking after the game, Reese opened up emotionally about the challenges of her time away. She described basketball as her pride and joy, admitting that the rehab process had been grueling both physically and mentally. She said that the time off gave her a chance to reflect, to figure out what was going on with herself, and to reset her mindset. She also expressed gratitude for her teammates, coaches, and fans who stood by her during the absence. Her words revealed just how difficult it had been to sit on the sidelines, powerless to help her team during their toughest stretch of the season. Her coach, Tyler Marsh, also weighed in, defending Reese and emphasizing that she has the right to share only what she feels comfortable with. Marsh explained that Angel is in a unique position, both as a young star in the spotlight and as someone managing the physical and emotional toll of injury. He stressed that the Sky's role is to support her fully, not to press for details or force explanations. His remarks underscored the organization's commitment to Reese's long-term health and their understanding of her importance to the team's future. Meanwhile, the Sky's struggles without Reese remain a stark reminder of how fragile their season has been. Sitting near the bottom of the standings with an 8-26 record, their playoff hopes have virtually evaporated. Each loss without Reese highlighted how difficult it was for the team to create offense, defend consistently, or rally around a leader. In many ways, her absence exposed just how dependent Chicago has become on her presence, even though she is only in the early stages of her professional career. Off the court, Angel Reese has continued to make an impact. During her injury absence, she welcomed teammate Markesha Davis to the team with a simple but heartfelt forward message: "Welcome to the family." Davis had joined the Sky on a short-term hardship contract, and Reese's note was widely shared as a reminder of her leadership and her ability to connect with teammates, even when she was unable to contribute physically on the floor. For Chicago fans, The story of this season has become one of what could have been. With Reese healthy, the Sky have shown flashes of promise. She brings scoring, rebounding, toughness, and the kind of competitive fire that rallies those around her. Without her, the team has looked lost, struggling to execute and unable to build confidence. The difference is night and day, and that's why her absence has been such a massive blow, even when she wasn't in uniform. Looking ahead, the big question is whether Reese can remain healthy enough to finish the season strong. Every game she plays offers not just a boost to the Sky's chances, but also valuable experience for her growth and development as one of the WNBA's rising stars. For Chicago, keeping her healthy and engaged is critical to building around her for the future. The Sky know they have a special talent in Reese, and they will need to ensure her health and confidence are protected as the foundation of their rebuilding process. Tonight, the reality is clear. The Chicago Sky's season has been defined not just by the games played, but by the games missed. Angel Reese's injury and absence have revealed her value more starkly than any statistic could. Her comeback offered a glimpse of what she brings, but the massive blow of her time away lingers as the defining storyline of the Sky's campaign. For Reese, for her teammates, and for Chicago fans, the hope now is that the worst is behind them and that brighter days are ahead. This is Ava with WNBA Trending.